Yes, the original Gossip Girl cast has been asked to come back for the HBO Max reboot. Hey, Upper East Siders, we have a scoop for you about HBO Max's upcoming gossip. Now, whether or not Blake Lively Serena, Leighton Meester Blair, Penn Badgley Dan, Chase Crawford Nate and Ed Westwick Chuck decide they want to return is still TBD. Based on the book series by Cecily von Ziegesar, Gossip. Again. Schwartz and fellow gossip. Here is the description from HBO Max. 8 years after the original website went dark, a new generation of New York private school teens are introduced to the social surveillance of Gossip Girl. The prestige series. That take is what Schwartz said finally made them think of gossip. Well, like the original show, the sequel is from Fake Empire and Alloy Entertainment in association with Warner Brothers. Television and HBO Max will launch in the spring of 2020. Related slideshow 21 TV reboots that should have been booted, from The Twilight Zone to Charmed.
Raindrop, truck top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.